Do you have a quick second?
Go ahead.
Just, I know you were just speaking about tariffs a moment ago, but just tell us a little bit, how should people respond when they see other countries expressing their frustration with this?
Well, I don't blame you for being frustrated. They've had it really easy under our old administration. Frankly, there was no reciprocal treatment. There was nothing happening out of this White House. So what we were allowing was other countries to use taxes, use tariffs against us, but then we would just take it. And those days are frankly behind us. President Trump is going to put America first. And by doing so, he's sending a strong message that people need to recognize that if you're going to hurt us economically or importing or exporting, we're just going to be fair and say you're going to get the same thing back. If you're going to be unkind to our soldiers, to our patriots, to our country, if you're not going to respect the Oval Office, we will treat you in kind. And that's really what President Trump is doing.
But don't you see there is some downside to this, just relationships with other countries?
No, I think it's an adjustment. I think that, listen, we're peace through strength. Period, the end. That's what it is. So, yes, it's uncomfortable. If you're used to getting whatever you want, just like the federal workers that are upset that they're being asked to return to work. If you're used to something for a very long time and then all of a sudden you are being held accountable, that's uncomfortable for some people, but they're going to have to get used to it. It's a new administration. We're putting America first, but we're also going to create a lot of peace. If you look at what President Trump has done, bringing hostages home, taking care of our people, but also taking care of the world. We need peace in this world. He's working incredibly hard as the leader of the free world to do so and to facilitate that. Yeah, thank you.
On Afghanistan, what is President Trump's policy on dealing with the Taliban in Afghanistan?
I'm going to let the president speak to that.
What should viewers expect tonight?
Well, there's obviously a tremendous amount of wins that we've had in the Trump administration since we started. If you look at the DOGE cuts, we're going to mention those. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Frankly, there's so much good that has happened. I know we have a lot of special guests that we're excited to welcome, the First Family, and really what we're doing looking forward. President Trump has done such a tremendous amount of work in just over a month here. I am so honored and proud, and I think the American people are honored and proud. And we need a recap of that, but also he's going to look forward at what he's going to be doing for this country. I'm excited. I can't wait to speak to you guys tonight. Yes.
Is there a fear that tariffs are going to lead to inflation?
No. First of all, the problem that we have in our economy at this moment is if you look at what Joe Biden just did in the last administration. We are not even a quarter in. We are dealing with a mass murder of chickens, which has created a ridiculous issue for American people where they don't even have eggs. And we are trying to correct all these things. So until we get rid of Biden's economy, which doesn't just disappear on the day that the president is sworn into office, until we fix that, and we will fix it, we're going to see repercussions of his behavior and his decisions.
Alina,
yeah.
Democrats are expected to bring a number of federal workers.
Yes.
Tonight.
Yes.
Some of them are veterans who
Yeah.
have been let go.
Okay.
Is the president starting to think about maybe some of those veterans who worked for the federal government and maybe what the administration can do to at least help salvage their lives?
Well, as you know, we care about veterans tremendously. I mean, that's something the president has always cared about. Anybody in blue, anybody that serves this country. But at the same time, we have taxpayer dollars. We have a fiscal responsibility to use taxpayer dollars to pay people that actually work. That doesn't mean that we forget our veterans by any means. We are going to care for them in the right way, but perhaps they're not fit to have a job at this moment or not willing to come to work. And we can't, I wouldn't take money from you and pay somebody and say, sorry, they're not going to come to work. It's just not acceptable.
Just a few moments
yes.
ago, President Trump tweeted this about less than a minute ago. If you'll respond to this, please. If companies move to the United States, there are no tariffs! Exclamation point.
Yeah. So again, economics for America. If you come into America and you're going to make, and if you look at it, by the way, there are plants that are being shut down overseas because they're saying economically it doesn't make sense. Do it in America. America first. Create cars in America. Bring your business, build your factories in America, and you will be treated kindly. Thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to tonight.
Thank you.